Hello, this is Kathy Durham reporting live from the Bradley County Jail. We've been called to a press conference here because we have a Mr. Floyd Mercer who feels like he has been unjustly accused by the Cleveland Police Department. He says he is being targeted and unjustly persecuted from a family called the Brewster family who just moved here recently. And he is here because he would like to tell his side of the story. Mr. Mercer, could you please tell us what happened about the hit and run that you've been accused of?
Yeah, I can. My name's Floyd D. Mercer. Y'all may have heard of my uncle, Roy D. Mercer Sr. But what I want to tell y'all about this place up here, it's Bradley County Jail, that I've been unjustly accused. All they gave me was this orange shirt and a pair of flip-flops since I've been in here. I've been here about 3 days over this family called the Brewsters up here in Cleveland, Tennessee. Claimed I run over them up there at the intersection and ran. Well, all along, they was chasing me. And I've been doing a little investigating, know some people in here in this jail that knows them people. And they got reputations for doing that kind of stuff.
So you're trying to say this is not the first hit and run that they've been involved in?
No, ma'am. From what I understand, from one of these guys in here, his fellas in here, his old lady run over their neighbor's mailbox down there around Oolwall somewhere a couple of years ago, and never even told them about it. Tore up the side of her old van, and they claimed I knocked the front bumper off their van. And they was chasing me through the city of Cleveland. I was born and running. I wouldn't have been chasing them. And look at me, I've got this old shirt and a pair of flip-flops for 3 days. But I'm whooping his ass when I find him. I'm gonna whoop his ass. He's got one coming.
Well,
here's my uncle, Roy D. Mercer. Now, he'd whoop a man's ass in a minute, and I'm just like him. I'm gonna whoop his ass. And from what I hear, the whole family's that way. He got a sister up there in Georgetown that run over a woman, knocked her plumb out of her damn shoes. And then claimed that woman was drunk, and all along she was drunk. After drunk driving on a Saturday night, and blamed that poor old lady for it. But I'm telling you, that little fella, he's a little skinny fella. He got out of his car and started after me with his car. I thought he was gonna run over me. So I take off running all through the city of Cleveland, and I can see in my rearview mirror his old lady sitting up in the car like she ain't never done nothing wrong. But I know she had, because they done told me in here. She run over a man's mailbox and didn't tell him about it. And her old man, I'm going to whoop his ass. That's all they are to it. I'm going to just, when I find him, them Brewsters, if anybody sees them out there, but I've been unjustly accused of doing something wrong. I'm sore all over, laying on these steel springs up here at this jail for 3 days, and he's going to find out what it's like. Because I'm going to whoop him when I find him. I'll open up a can of whoop ass on him. It's going to be awful when I find him. And I just want people to know what kind of people they are and what kind of people they are put this jail, put me in jail over that. And I was running from him. I wasn't chasing that man. I was running from him. And then they accused me of doing something like that. But my car's tore up too. And I didn't say another word about it. But also I hear that every time the damn wind blows and blows hers a shingle up on the side of their house, they'll get a new roof put on. So they're crooks. That's all they are, is crooks. And here I am, a working man out here. Ain't never been no trouble. You know, once time before I was up here for something, I can't remember, it's been a few years ago, but wasn't nothing amount to anything. But them people there, they're just ambulance chasers is all they are. A whole bunch is. Want something. She's probably wanting her new car. And that old van she's driving been beat up all over. All over. And then he jumps out of the car like he's going to get my tag number and stuff. But I'm scared to death. Thought he was going to run over. So I take off down through Cleveland, and they chase me all over that place up there. Everywhere. But I'm coming out here in a day or two. I'm coming out here, and I'm going to find him. And I'm telling the whole tri-state area right now, I'm whooping Brewster's ass when I find him for doing this to me. Or he's going to go to jail 1 or 2. Thank you, ma'am.